Medasi na Mamisha Senfen free the Spanish national team camp. Meti Pedri ni interview no na edoso pa obi won komo kakra. Na baby ba kwa na me interest wo pa say. Omo busa Pedri say position be pa na oba oye comfortable. Eno na Pedri say position obo oye comfortable pa no. Say obe operate as a central midfielder. Nemum oba national team a Lila Fuente episode ko nanim na okoye attacking midfielder. Bonu Pedri ne de. Sa wudi ni gina game a position o gina ma obetima boni yie a otimi bo pa no. So obe operate as a central midfielder. Can me tie interview ni nyina no. I perfectly agree with Pedri. Menene ya adwen 100%. The reason why I mean when they say mene Pedri ya adwen 100% say the position of feeling comfortable as a central midfielder menene ya adwen ye say every footballer was as Subiano, ubetima ye versatile, ubetima bo multiple position. By wo special quality bia ye do bo a specific rule. Utimi bobo ni ye. And so we check Pedri ni football no obona. Based on the quality se kwa ni nyina no, position na unsa oye very comfortable playing at the central midfield area. Se obi a central midfielder, na dwuma ne ye say agropama ne so no obe divided into attack and defense. Na sa midfielder na a control mfimfin ho e di amount. Enti every good central midfielder no o divide the pitch into two na wa dominating mfimfin no e di amount. Enti se ofa Pedri a ade otimi ye pa ne ye say mean dominating mfimfin for ma no or ye excellent player dominating the central midfield area. And se o person hu so obi e top central midfielder. Obi possess quality of a good central midfielder. E ye nyoma miensa ana wo se ohun o sa player ne ho. Enti se wo check Pedri as a good central midfielder no, three qualities e wo se ohun from a central midfielder. One, your technical ability. O technical ability no, o passing, o ball control, how ultimately receive ball under pressure, o ball skills na wo se improve. And ken, obi bi o hwe football bi enim say eba ball skills, yen control ball under pressure, yen pass it very well, be a fa ball ho technical ability ne Pedri enim sa de ne ye. Enti se wo check Pedri ne technical ability no was home. E was so. Se wo person hu so obi sa ye top central midfielder. E was so hu e ne mental qualities and the tactical qualities. And se wo fa Pedri se si ne vision and awareness e was so. Ne tactical intelligence e was so. Position awareness e was so. Enti as a good central midfielder in terms of mental quality and a tactical quality was so possess. And obi bi o hwe football bi enim say ye ka sa qualities na Pedri e possess sa de no. And physical quality. So o pesa wo ye a strong central midfielder na ultimate dominating finfia. Centrally I was physically wasro. Physically na was wasro na nche say wo say una wo ahoden bebre. By ball ni kurawa I was ahoden no. Enti se Pedri kurabo wo finfia with the ball otimi speed na agility ne endurance. Enti nioma miensa emi e classify obi se oye good central midfielder no ken Pedri e possess sa nioma miensa ni nyina ne technical ability, ne tactical and mental qualities and ne physical qualities na wosoro. Enti to me se Pedri na nka se bie nanum eka se in terms of position of feeling comfortable no eye the central midfield area eye no kure trodo ne bo ayabo matches a Pedri abo ni ye ni nyina ne ken eye na o operate toward the central midfield area and otimi bobo ni ye. And me hu ne se otimi nya a lot of personal achievements, a lot of collective success na consistency e wo Pedri afa ansa na odi ni football ne bebe wie no na ye betima classify ne say or one of the best central midfielders hu. So I perfectly agree with Pedri say the position of feeling comfortable pano e the central midfield area because o possess qualities ni nyina as a good central midfielder. Antonio Conte ana ye coach e de man Napoli bobuku no ana omu kobusa ne say e de enti ana man ne kofa Rasmus Hojllund e de free Manchester United e de ne be pie mu won Napoli. Ana Antonio Conte say onim Rasmus Hojllund onim no e Italian Serie A at the time on now see akan Atlanta. Ana onim ne qualities a ekura abrante fence Rasmus Hojllund no wogidie say Rasmus Hojllund was a return wo Italian Serie A no ade na went me anye wo Manchester United no obetima baba beye e wo Napoli. Enti e ka hu bi ana ma ne kofa ne free Manchester e de ne ba Napoli bobuku nim ken environmental wo ye adwuma no ebetime influence o chances of being successful and answer when you're successful. Baby a nipa bia oye adwuma bia no environment a find yourself ebetime determine say obey successful and answer when you're successful. Ebetime ba say wo baby ye adwuma unim adwuma no na emum enyoma ba ko mienu miense bi entimi ma wontimi nrechi sa potential ne de wo say yenye free mu no enti environment a wo hu no ebetime make you and answer on make you. So we check Rasmus Hojllund. Manchester United kofa ni free Atlanta e wo Bergamo. Omo 2 years ka kese 64 million pounds and kofa ni baye. At the time ana brand any free Atlanta eba Manchester United no na onye top player debi. Na emum ne bo na wa bo under Gianpiero Gasperini no e kire ye sa akra no prospector so onya platform kese ebetima ma brand na sa akonanim. Enti Manchester kofa Rasmus Hojllund na onye top player by no potential na o perform e Atlanta e ka ho na Manchester United kofa no obesi akan de ba Manchester United bobokuo no in a way nyoma nshada nkoso ye amfama Rasmus Hojllund qualities na ade Manchester United expect say obetima perform de amom no anko ye amfama no nemum eno nkyere say abrante ne ball na ba wiye o just 22 years a lot of football age edanim. Enti se Manchester United na entimi ama na hu ni potential eno nkyere se okoba bi fofora obefili ewia se e won ken obetima kokrom na nipa be 10 obi etonwi obi enyeska eno nkyere se also koton bi wo ho a obeso enyeska the fact se obi akwa sei ekoye successful eno nkyere se also kwa abekwa akoye successful enti ye tuwe ye se yetirim se obi tu kwan kwa America nipa dodo na akwa America omukoye yi ba ye obi also so akwa America enfama no. But what checking and saying the trend na air players who moving from a Premier League no omo taiko Italian Serie A for the moment. And to the fact say players no omo free a Premier League ko Italian Serie A no enye se automatically Rasmus Hojllund ko ebe farmer no. By who follow trend na it seems say players na struggle with Premier League no mo ko Italian Serie A farmer mo. Show be to say Luis Alberto. At the time I know Liverpool no na enkoyi. By Luis Alberto ebe free England. No akwa kopiem wo Lazio check edwuma Luis Alberto any Simone Inzaghi koye with Lazio national team no abrante ne sabe peja ye e wo Italian Serie A obeti se Mohamed Salah no wo Premier League nkofo refi se no wo Chelsea na enoma nkoye anodi kopiem wo Italian Serie A osa peja ye ama ye say or dominate the Premier League. You can talk of one Quadrado at the time obegina na so with Fiorentina e ma Chelsea diskakese kofa one Quadrado amfa osa return ko Italy FIA Mkhitaryan of the Premier League and ko Italian Serie A and osare lanche ne career ni biem. Recently, yehu Pulisic, yehu Tomori, yehu Lukaku. Currently, last season league I born with Italy, the most valuable player, no free England and ko Italy in the shape of Scott McTominay. And to say who follow trend now, players almost struggle with England no. Say omo ko Italy for mo. So Rasmus Hojllund now was saying another opportunity. So betima ko relanche ne career as a picking a form. And Antonio Conte no, I believe Napoli a good platform for him. Coach na okwa question aseno oye one coach a onim how ultimate peja players abro mu performance ewo form. So seni nyina no abrante nneoma beko ye diama na ejino no ankasa ho how obeye serious obeye determined say obetima be perform at the highest level. So Napoli a good platform edema abrante fence Rasmus Hojllund. Mete say wo ye story bu say Premier League no. So far team awa create kese pa big chances no e Chelsea bobuku no. After the Premier League nasi, yabo just 3 games. A lot of games and the yenim. Enti untimi mfa 3 games ne nkwa conclude. Nemum se u jina 3 games ne nso nkwa na odi analyze dia. So far 3 games ayabo no. Among 20 clubs or more Premier League ne dia wa create big chances kese pa ye Chelsea 12. Na Man City aba 8, na Bournemouth aba 8. Ken football na yebo no. You want normal chance and you want idea friend is a big chance. There is a difference between chance and big chance. So because a big chance a scoring opportunity a team and I say a player a benya with low defensive pressure. And it's a big chance a opportunity a didn't say team I will defend the me ye free ho. And the moment I bet a big chance biano. The likelihood here was a team in the ball no twat name no. I was so saying say team that would defend no. A bit defend it and you kind of big chance. So in this case, after 3 games in the Premier League, yes, Chelsea now created big chances next year 12. The first question was obusa honey say, Edi na bebe mama Chelsea team no. Etimi a creating some big chances now. Oma creating big chances than any team. And in football, before see Ebeka a team and they creating big chances kesi pano. And what's so nyama mienu. The edi kind a team strategy. And an individual play, any individual action. Sa nyama mienu no. And the bet me determine the obet ma creating big chances pa. And so what check Chelsea team strategy. Attacking strategy as it stands now and flourish very well. And it's what check Chelsea under Enzo Maresca. Anytime be a Chelsea be attack biano, once a structure no a well organized. Players need to be brought to a certain pattern. And anytime be a Chelsea be biano, ne back four ne turn into a back three. Ne two deep central midfielders no Enzo Fernandez join the attack. Ne right winger move by inside. Not the operate as a number 10, ya money freedom to operate. Not Chelsea a lot of opponent and that's a lot of numbers. A will position and kasa half. And it's a what to say ne. Ya bought 3 games in the Premier League. Chelsea now create a chance kesi pan. Adi what Chelsea pan a your team strategy. Then individual player action. Say Chelsea krabwa. On him say Joao Pedro betima create the amount. Pedro Neto betima yesadie no. Esteval betima yesadie no. Enzo Fernandez betima yesadie no. So the individual players me create chances ne the mom. E can who been after 3 games. Yes, Chelsea are creating big chances no. But after several creating big chances no, the most important thing ye day. Yes, how the bond bet what him. After 3 games, team a watch goals kesi pa in the Premier League. Liverpool watch 8. Do atosum yenu Chelsea. So there is a certain level of improvement in Chelsea goals almost no. On him say last season, I didn't have Chelsea pan say, almost creating kesi pa by na goals number. Your ball last season in area no, team anu are creating big chances kesi no. Na Liverpool. Onya 112 big chances. Do atosum yenu na ye Chelsea bobuku no onya 93. Ba wo check omo mo share goals na Chelsea nka ho. Enti se Chelsea ewura new season mu na wa bought 3 games. Na so far we creating big chances. Na ye ka teams omo share goals I try say omo level of productivity e shoot because they say enye ko pa man ko a. Enzo Fernandez timi share, Joao Pedro timi share, Dilap timi share. Omo a lot of players omo timi share. Enti say na Chelsea ebekọ dia, then Chelsea and I'm the right path.
Wow.
A crime panel no monams because the ukreti na untimi share goals na a problem. By the moment I be creating na goals neighbor no, a chance productivity no was so you hope say Chelsea bet was adi we aso.
Kwame Dela Kwame no on Chelsea big chances are so formally the Premier League in the name table no there Liverpool for and omo that's right. Yes sir. Say Liverpool for na table no omo that's wrong. Look, but I just say omo convert be brave so I just want to compete Liverpool.
Oh, maybe you question now. Mamincha Holy Baba. Na our Kings Unisex Baba shop and as a salon. Oba a diner ye womanua Lawson a womanua woni problem. Cry with your buyer for a holy war be try to the corrected the American. I mean no come kakra. Chelsea chances don't wanna we create this season against West Ham United. Which
against one team pay.
Yeah, they scored. I think Chelsea created about 7 to 8 chances against them. I'll move 5.
Ebasa obi a share because team na amonyadi.
Says I mean question.
Because West Ham United for nyadi.
West Ham amonyadi.
But say na no say 3-0.
One of games. But saying yedi anyway. Me pacho nkomo way it's and just to discredit Chelsea. We are just opening the discussion. Nidi emwa. Dodwanano has been against West Ham United because against Crystal Palace, Crystal Palace game, it was very, very difficult for them. And Omenya about 3 big chances against Fulham. Inti Crystal Palace the Ankoye and BM against West Ham. Ella Fulham the are okay. So far it's been so good now. But you see, Chelsea goals, last season, no chances, by movement. Where Nicolas Jackson through, he was missing a lot of chances. But then Nicolas Jackson, idea bakwa, not all boy with regard to Chelsea's game was that he was moving into spaces. It allowed their players to create open chances. Ankasa. Remember, I told you, Liam Dilap, and I know a boy, on only star movement in British Senukodi. Inti say Chelsea channel goal scoring no don't do na for set pieces minimum so adwan ko ho a inti say Chelsea goal scoring no enye open play bebre. Now Chelsea are also doing well set pieces on with they are taking advantage out of it, which I see as a positive thing. Now one thing the team needs to work on say right and left one. Chelsea should be very clear. Yenim say Estivao and Pedro Neto and a right way omodia. Left one the actual omudin dia bataho Jimmy Giddens and Alejandro Garnacho. And a number 10 one say abeye Cole Palmer and Ojina Hosisia for the meantime. So Oniwa na Joao Pedro abo in some difficult games ebeye Enzo Fernandez no about double pivot of Romeo Lavia and Moises Caicedo and a number 9 hono ababeye Dila for the meantime. Giyu mudie afe na oba bibia me ya hese befa so no kra dem nhyɛ dan fa ne kan be bresa. Okay. Now, clearly because of Willian Estivao ninti ye push Pedro Neto emaneko left wo. But Pedro Neto he picked form. He started playing well on the right. Now, Isak Estivao also bana all ball into ya shifted into clearly. What was the recent games? Pedro Neto ball na a star bikakra. Now, the international break Jamie Giddens na say Chelsea started so money bobo ni bi because I don't get it. And now akwane si bench ni ama Tariq George Muma ba achen no. Which I think it was wrong. Say Chelsea should start creating the right balance. The right balance, they say, I was left-footed for no right wo. No right-footed, left wo. And no Chelsea for said they are to crataso because the Chelsea was the right balancer. He helped them create open and clear chances. The international break in the area. Say Drew was still now coach in the Pedro Neto. I was left one now so Benya Kukudro Eddie Jamie Giddens and Isak Garnacho ne coach because yet was our place for our area ho. Then we'll see. But for now, I think it has not been bad. One thing coach and assistant about this Chelsea team they say now everyone is scoring and can a Cole Palmer team either Cole Palmer scores or Chelsea in Sabegunity today. Even without Cole Palmer, the team is playing very well. In here, mini assembly. 30 seconds. Mr. Who your story Ballon d'Or we say penifone dream wo munjai. Ballon d'Or story be na. Omo person mu create awards for this shape na Mr. ne die mu a. Minim say omo de be test waters. Na yeso so be catch omo say omo njai already omo denti the image of the Ballon d'Or. Omusubani ya kwete se enkane top 4 se kotoko ne has amemu a ye be fa kwan bia so de omo aba behim hey top 6 top 8 top special turn up misre inti time bia no esese ye didi kotoko ne has afi nkwada ne ekoji omani munyam Dembele na Lami Yamal na ekoji omani munyam where from this special awards say Obi ma assist be hey Jesus Christ just young kwatwe Messi mbesha de ni mu na ema awards ni mu nyadu adai please this it's unacceptable omuma Messi njina home please you need special award bia e ba be she Ballon d'Or no mu we are going there for Lami Yamal and Dembele afi die yenye hu baby e beko and then my Ballon d'Or no comedian yet there. But special awards for Obi assist. Ebe. Ken. Spanish national team. Any Ballon d'Or no. Eye mesre. Na on say woko national teams and central for kwa. They allow them to do interviews. And no crown came me had an again ha yenye sawa ha. Because national team will be no surprise to go do interviews banning some ketwa because they allow the media guys to interview them freely. Jules Koundé board in France Barcelona Ballon d'Or no Dembele Lami Yamal it's some could be sansa why na beje Ballon d'Or or can Dembele a wenya some of Basa or can Lami Yamal a wenya some of the French national team. They was so yes smart. and also on the Onkabi Hansen. Okay. Dinhausen, Real Madrid player, or you Spain ni, on your France ni. Inti ye bisa Dinhausen say, Ballon d'Or ni fama wanya, ni teammates Lamine Yamal. Inti kese say easily or supporting the teammates. Then Dinhausen kai.
What's your fan?
Oh, say Dinhausen adwen Real Madrid hon ache the Spanish national team.
Dinhausen to me enko kawo Spanish national team campus yemfa Ballon d'Or ma.
Hey, your teammates help award.
So you over coin. No we are na wabo say team na.
Tio, Ken, on say kundo the enemy tiasie. But you see, this is your teammate. You know, one national team baako. It is our teammates here, Pradia, and one is I wish me person me teammates in energy, but no join Real Madrid wants to story neighbor is a Real Madrid player. I endorse a Barcelona player into unfananuntum at the expense of the national team. Share Nancy near me be Coso de la Fuente pressure banusu ye pa na enkane. Timer between 2008 to 2014. Now the Spanish national team is dominated by the Barcelona team. Inti na obiano kuta the Real Madrid flag na Ike Casillas. Ono na mpempi ya na opeso mediate. Inti Madrid for no kwa di gunu so remember say protect Barcelona for no. Look, Spanish national team we win a lot of trophies, but honestly, na cracks no doors. Sadi when kakwada until recently the Barcelona started so more performing says the dominance of the Barcelona team or the national team says creating issues kakra. Let me explain some of the few things. First of all, De La Fuente almost a goalkeeper na add one friend Juan Garcia wabada go ade ama Barcelona or Espanyol waba Barcelona or Barcelona number 1. Already De La Fuente won a 3 goalkeepers for Hojllund. Unai Simon number 1. David Raya number 2. Number 3 Alex Romero. So for that goalkeeper no. And almost na and you're right, because if someone is number 1 with Barcelona, he needs to be part of the national team. But De La Fuente knows very well say offer Juan Garcia none of the national bench pressure tension is see.
I said, Spanish national team goalkeepers. No, as Omina said, we are the David Raya.
Do I hear David Raya?
As a keeper, so I had the Chomina.
We are the Chan would not see money bebre. Now, De La Fuente, you be a say, ope, what some say, my national team, way and I am number 11, my first 11 in here on Kansas, and I say, yes, sir, Alvaro Morata, in case I say Spain, Jomwa, on also Fahakra, or the super national team. He's just fixed to one team on Kansas. But Barcelona they are forcing him to change. Say Juan Garcia, as far as he's at the Barcelona and he's playing well, and now should go or die. Yeah. Also for the Spanish national team Roma almost on number 1. De La Fuente and Casam New Year. Me but to me sure what the Fabian Ruiz conversation any Pedri come on old say the Spanish national team so be a fitter. De La Fuente Epe Rodri Fabian Ruiz Pedri or Dani Olmo as a number 10. Number 10 na echebo. So be a fit. Now, say Rodri there, so a fitter you cannot touch him. Number 8 in the Fabian Ruiz now by number 8 in the elbow. Now Pedri says he's a number 8 club level or Bobo we bunny year number 8. We are seeing Pedri atum or club football number 8 in Obo. It's a number 8 in Oba. Now the Barcelona conversation is that okay, Rodri the Macasado and Coutinho, but it should be Rodri, Pedri, Dani Olmo.
Now Fabian Ruiz, our national team, Pedri better channel.
Say
because I said born and Casancasa the Obianim said Pedri was true. But national team what team about Fabian Ruiz?
It is because Fabian is always playing the number 8. So give Pedri a chance and let's see.
Okay.
Because Pedri, not Obo and Sana Fabian Ruiz may take it over. Pedri now Obo first now Obo 8 net was saying.
But Fabian Ruiz a body
and I agree because he's playing. See, Nanka will try Pedri's way. What to come on and mid because he say no, Barcelona are trying to force their way out of the national team. No, they are putting all players available. Says they say no, their players should start playing. It makes a lot of sense. Some of the arguments they are making may support to Omubebe, but they say the only player holding the flag the Madrid team or the Spanish team Dani Caballal. After the Dean House in Eba, Raul Asensio do be twemu baako koye. He say after Dean House in Eba.
Dean House and so to Kubasi one.
Kubasi krado mu tunu da say Vivian mu nyina betu do kradi ifroba mesre hwe Victor Yokresh say yen central for ne beka no own respect ya obetinya catches and central for ye more border inti yentimi ye nim park no so asem no problem we will accept it name ono until Frederick Lumbeck Frederick Lumbeck no Yokresh unto no kwata mpo
Ujina chiana kasa.
Inti Nyumbeck ono obo no abo bi panya be ye coach ono kra na coach ansa be ye interim kakra ansa na teta na obefa obai ne be ye. Inti Nyumbeck kasa listen. The truth is that Arsenal folk ogu echire entina wo Yokresh ne ye bobo ni wie ye striker wo gina ni mo 9 ka ball 17. Ball no 9 ka bi. Everyone is saying one thing, and yes, or time team no. Obi and time Ateta say Arsenal had quality on the bench. Say Arsenal a ball ne 3-man midfield. While ball Zubimendi, Abo Declan Rice, Eddie Mourinho age na 10. Meanwhile, you had a Tani Waneri, Max Duman, who through sad, who players are offensively only good. And among for say Arsenal were too defensive. In case some will be kakra, knowing very well say Liverpool team no against Bournemouth any games no more boning in and even 10 against 11 against Newcastle no. Almost threatening Liverpool for who say Liverpool or gaps away chiro. I am for suggestion. Only for you Jokers to come. Wo born waba Bobebe na wabo.
Some church.
Fred Lumbeck I can't say my over fire.
That's say Biggie. So so come on I just na pala wo so mu na mo kan ho ma na mo ni pitch no so nti ana easy uni pitch no so easy you can
ma me sha se mfam free ho there are a lot of formations and systems in football enti enya time bi a and a coach be call offensive no the upper results there are times a coach be decide to be defended no the enya results a coach na hwehwe enti say Arteta decided to akwa Liverpool no the respect the the Liverpool style of play now Arteta be decided to be master team that defend it no the upper results are and kenya problem but now no ken Saturday no so be kaya ye ni George Kennedy ni pokunti din komo wa say no anything they were saying about Kumasi Asante Kotoko clearly some passion bi omo ka asem ni free omumu because omo Kumasi Asante Kotoko team ne pen and omo pen so no mo nim say the team ne tie and say the team ni operate and this akobasa ne omo hu team ne saa omo ntimi nka omo no ntum omo be ka omo de that is the situation of Lumbeck na ye di ne ho nkomo no ene dey na manfo de bo Arteta 3 so ye bo Arteta 3 so say Arteta ntimi in the English Premier League and for Arsenal omo feel say the amount of money you must spend how close they have gotten to the English Premier League title on there for 3 consecutive seasons ube the second mensa there Arteta ben ho ese se ojibi Lumbeck as a player ken eji Premier League titles mienu na ma Arsenal o Lumbeck won 2 Premier League titles ebia Premier League ni mpo na obetimi ajibi but ebia na want me ajibi Lumbeck ji ye because Lumbeck team na omoje the last trophy dem Arsenal 2003-2004 the golden Premier League trophy omo ko unbeaten no team bia ni England o bi entinye player bia na betimi anya bi ti se wo ji Premier League ni bi mpo a ebia na want me anjidi die ni bi because ebia na want me anko unbeaten aside no there is no player in this current Arsenal squad in terms of status Oduru Lumbeck time and obo Premier League can he won the Premier League player of the season in 2001-2002 it's not just a squad member he was an integral member onim Arsenal bobo ko no enti said ye no mo bobo said ye na Arsene Wenger de mo attack teams na se ne onhu ne saa obekasa and ye me ya ne say enye obi a ne kasa ye say Gyökeres Lumbeck defend Gyökeres Spain last season ye bought Champions League na Arsenal kwa share Sporting 5-1 no the previous season before last season na Sporting ni Arsenal share Europa Cup mu Arsenal film last season Arsenal kwakwa share ne 5-1 Gabriel Magalhaes say go owie no yes assign we no this 3 player your friend say Gyökeres and a Lumberg be catch Abrante they say man nya saa de no wa hye goal a obetimi age wani ba say obehye goal di asere wunu ade ade ba ko no aya na ompese obehu focus wo ball no so ne ball de he defended Gyökeres and no ne the Abrante na ehu question na for technical team omo na betimi a kire de nti omo ko defend ye eti wo footballer de nka wo de ne sen on focus on playing games for Arsenal no on fast answer into baby ken Barcelona mpanifo bu baby say wo fodo so on ye nyina there's a reason to that because ebia wo kokofo ebia wo ntosufo obanchefo o de wadwen ni kokoko no su bebre just because ebia no na ne board den obeton yeska bebra obeba no na ebia ntos na wo say wa ho den de doye no na ntos no nso so asai nti wo say o man nyina equal attention once I want make sure say obeye ne nko ade make us asem we because me gitum say Barcelona hia sika pa e de aye niema bebre Barcelona make sure say Spotify company ne be ready na Barca etimi asi akan wo Barca mpanifo no ehia say be ready di amomo Barcelona pe kwan obefa so anya sika dia ba club nim say be be meet the 1:1 rule Barca pe kwan obefa so register certain players e wo mo squad nim etiniema bebre na ekoso Barcelona afam but there are certain players omo nso ye key e wo Barcelona bobo ko nim a omo be hia so me attention be call mo so no me extend your contract omo di nkan aka mrantie ne ho asem one Laporta aka so person mrantie ne tena coach ne nso so aka so hia mrantie no Frankie de Jong and Eric Garcia to date mrantie ne contract omo nya extend ye mrantie ne mienu nso obi a contract be wu in June 2026 30th na contract na wu na ken de mama ekwesi anko bo we ne say yenya through January mu a from now to January aka be 3 months na January aba yenya si January mu a team bi owo wiase bia wo kwan so one sa mrantie we di nkomo ekodu honom na so munya extended contract na team bia ope bia ebetimi abam no ne baba be di nkomo se Barca anya fortunate wa anya lucky na akasefo ni bi ba na omu di sika ai wo soro Barca mrantie we hu a ebia na mrantie na dwen asesa emfa hu se openly omo be ka no abontin so omo pese omo tena Barcelona no mu si akan ba kwan a wo de contract extension ne be fa so kwan a wo ne mrantie ni be di nkomo no eno na be kire so omo hu hia ana so omo hu hia and mimi no mienu nim say two of the most important players for Barcelona say na yedi omo nkomo no Frankie de Jong defensive midfielder na obono in his absence there is no Barcelona player otimi boni yet say Frankie de Jong Eric Garcia Barca with defensive problems already last season in Po no slotty in our positions are any position na kwame ba da also obebo na how much more and no more defensive problems in the penifonium form adwene konkoda no so no more extended contract ne mo nya sa wadwene koyo sika pe bebre 1:1 rule bebre Spotify company bebre woni be ba so na breko no obi ne nkoda na ba be di nkomo convince omo a on extended contract ne mfa mawo ken Alexander Isak akasa since oba Liverpool na osi opeso create history e wo Liverpool bobo ko nim nipa bia wo wiase wo se wo ambitious nti asem na player na kan nyansa wom e to asomu pa na mum kwan fa so create history e wo big clubs mo no aya na Eden it one fan to litrim say you have to double up the performance last season e wo Newcastle for about 70 years na major silverware say Newcastle sabe so na a problem. He was part of the team of Moboye. Emma Newcastle a silverware the EFL Cup. But at Liverpool, so by EFL Cup, my Liverpool are on your Newcastle, they are best also. You best also because for 12 years, Omun GB, I had gained their mom. Now, 70 years, no, but you have to do the unthinkable at Liverpool to write your name in the history books. Liverpool. Who you team free one man? Even in your position, Liverpool has seen good and great strikers. On my boss position na succeed. Liverpool and Fernando Torres Spain. Look at the pedigree, the performance as a striker. Enche yempo. Liverpool benya Luis Suarez, one of the best strikers of my football. At a point in England, also a kind of Liverpool. No only Messi ni Ronaldo in that era. Just imagine, every the European golden boots. This is the kind of striker we are talking about. And they Liverpool bobo ko ni Mohamed Salah e wo team ni mu until 21 goals na o she wo Newcastle o 23 na o she wo Newcastle no Liverpool hu de chance ane de buru su bebre Maybe at Newcastle, they are so. All right, history say OGF Cup, but at Liverpool, it is a club. Even in the Champions League, all the FIFA England in Pono, now or Champions League. This is the kind of team and player and finding itself. It is our Basso Baba be rewriting the ding, or betroni ding, or the history books, or Liverpool. On fun to the team say, no keke. And you did throw in the history books. Name mum, it is by works. Into a Jubana no ye with Newcastle. A Liverpool Jina so Baba fan a bayano, or making sure so Baba double up the work. E when you Liverpool bobo kunim. Name mum ya kasa keke. And I'll be throw in the history books. E will Liverpool ken.
Well, me just say, and no, a beginning or name moment for to just say, Alaska Star Enterprise, Mamma Pair, me part of blanket